This is for those of you that like using painkillers. Not just this one alone, no. Other ones like ibuprofen, whatever kind of painkillers you might have found in the market, I'm here for you. Do you know that this could also be the cause of your headache as well? You don't know? I will tell you. Hello, my name is Miss Kalawale, healthcare consultant. And so today we'll be talking about different kinds of headache you might be suffering from. And you don't know this is your condition. Yeah. So the first one is tension headache. This is the common headache 90% of us suffer from. Like it's a common one that comes probably maybe when you're stressed, or probably maybe you undergo some kind of activities, or even during your menstrual period for females, and probably times whereby you are just kind of stressed. Like this is a common kind of headache that just happens around the head, like just the kind of pain that happens, and it lasts within like 15 to 30 minutes, and then you're fine. And this kind of headache is just triggered by skipping of breakfast, and at times it could be as a result of the hormonal changes in the body, and this occurs during the menstrual cycle for women. And it could be as a result of anxiety or kind of stress you must be passing through, probably from work, emotional stress, financial stress, or some kind of stress could be a trigger for this kind of headache, which is a tension headache. And what you need to just do is just to sleep, and then you're fine. Just like me, I sleep whenever I have a headache, and I'm good to go. Except on rare occasions where this headache becomes persistent. And then the second kind of headache I'll be talking about is migraine. This is also common for some, yes, because it's usually a genetic issue, and this happens just at the side of the head. You have this pain, or probably behind the eye you have a pain, like just this kind of sharp pain that lasts for almost a day. And then whenever you have migraine, a lot of people that have migraine, they have a kind of pre-symptom, in the sense that you start seeing a floating dust. Like these are pre-symptoms of migraine. And then take note that it happens at just one side of the head. It could be at the left hand side, right hand side, it could be behind the eye, whatever it is. People suffering from migraine are usually sensitive to light. At times it could be smell as well, and then they fall into having migraine. And usually the way you manage migraine also is with the use of pain relievers as well, NSAIDs or analgesics. And then your doctor could prescribe a certain kind of pain reliever just for you, for that condition. And just make sure you make use of it whenever you're having that condition, like when it's so severe. Then the third kind of headache is cluster headache. This one comes as a kind of sharp pain, and it lasts for up to 15 to 3 hours. And it happens for several days. You could just have it for like the first day, second day, third day, you have the sharp pain, and it lasts for that long. And then after that third day, the next time you might be seeing it may be after 2 or 3 months, or probably even in the next year. You might not have it again in that year. Those kind of headaches are known as cluster headache, because they just come, stay for a while, and then they leave. So during that period also, you could make use of pain relievers, or you could make use of pain relievers, because I don't think anyone would want to bear that kind of pain for as long as 3 hours. It's not possible, especially when it has to do with many days before it leaves you. Then the fourth one, hypnic headache. This kind of headache happens usually early in the morning, around 1 to 4 a.m. or 2 to 3 a.m. And this kind of headache affects older adults. Yes, older adults, because they're not having problem with their sleep and wake cycle, and they tend to just wake up in the middle of the night, and then they have this kind of headache. Yes, because they might be fine during the day, but once it's now that early morning, they tend to just wake up from their sleep, and then they have pain in their head. And this could also last for just a few minutes, and then they are fine. And the last one, which most of you are suffering from, yes, medication overuse headache. You could get headache from the overuse of painkillers. Yes, this is known as reborn headache, in the sense that you use painkillers, you have headache, you use painkillers, you have headache, you use painkillers, you have headache, and then such person starts getting addicted, or you now probably start complaining that, oh, this pain reliever is not working for my headache. Most time you just need to identify the kind of headache you have and then use the appropriate medication and then manage it appropriately. What's the solution? Identify the triggers of your headache and stay away from those triggers. Probably could be stress, anxiety, skipping of meals. Then you should stop skipping your meal. It's as simple as that. Then it could be stress from work, physical activities. Probably you go for exercise and you start having headache. You should reduce your exercise from that period. Yes, we know that regular exercise is good, but in this case, you have to reduce it to what works for you. So identify your triggers and stay away from those triggers. Another way to manage your headache is apply cold pack over your head. Once you apply that over your head, your system gets to become so calm and the blood vessels starts to flow appropriately, and then you're good to go. Another way to manage your headache is sleep. So one thing you want to do is to make sure you have enough rest. Once you feel headache, just stay away from whatever you're doing. Try to go and get some rest, and then when you wake up, you'll be fine. Another thing you would love to do is to drink enough water. Some of us, we skip taking water during the day, and this tends to affect the physiological activities of the body, and it sends this signal in form of headache. And this is why you just have to take water and then you're good to go. And lastly, another way to manage your headache is reduce your use of painkillers. Reduce the use of painkillers. When you reduce the use of painkillers, your headache won't keep reoccurring, and then you'll be fine. So today you've learned what? Different kinds of headache. Cluster headache that comes as a sharp pain that lasts like 3 hours and then lasts for some days and then disappears. And then we have the hypnic headache, and this occurs during the early hours of the morning. And then we have the tension headache, which is a common kind of headache that affects most people. And then we have migraine, which is a common headache that affects individuals, but usually genetic. And once you identify the kind of headache you suffer from, it is easier for you to manage your headache appropriately. So please reduce the use of painkillers. Thank you for staying to the end. Please don't forget to like, share, and make your comments. Please subscribe to my channel because you will get notified whenever a new video drops. See you next time. Bye.